Hey Cancer, it's Jayba. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do a different type of read tonight. I'm going to do a more darker read to see where you guys are at or who in the collective needs to hear this message about your journey and where you're headed and the difficulties that you might be having right now. I'm going to use the Kipper deck to find an overall. I'm going to use my Angelarium, my Dark Mirror, the Chakra cards, my archetype cards. I'm going to pull a couple of different cards. It's going to be short but in depth because I've got to do some of this reading out of the book. I haven't used these decks in a while, so I don't really remember the cards. Anyway, let's get started. Please take what resonates. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Please check other placements in your chart. And please give a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe so I can grow this channel. Thank you so much, and let's get started. Spirit guides, teachers, and ascended masters of the 5D and above, please give me a clear, concise message for the sign of Cancer. Can you show me Cancer at this time? Cancer in the collective at this time. Or whoever needs to hear this message. Cancer has got a message of concern. So he's concerned about something. We got a master number 33. We also have thoughts. Cancer is thinking of someone. This is a 7. So he's concerned maybe about the thoughts that he's having about someone else. Maybe what someone else might be doing, what someone else is thinking about, what someone else is going to say, do, or... Let's get into this, shall we? Cancer. All right, I'm going to pull from the Dark Mirror. Spirit guides, teachers, and ascended masters. Can you show me Cancer's deep thoughts? I'm going to call them deep thoughts. Concerns and thoughts relating to their subconscious. Okay, so we got downcasted pride. Downcasted pride. I'm going to read these because, like I said, I don't really know this deck very well. Number 20. 20. All right, downcasted pride. The moon phase is new, the new moon. The stage is depression. Okay, Cancer, if you're feeling depressed. Bending to adapt becomes an excuse for the habit of bending. The visual seed, the eyes, dark and with dried blood tears, looks downwards. The face of a dark-skinned, beautiful elf with gold laurels among her hair is stern and motionless. Roots plunge into her body from her golden collar, and the sky behind her is a gray and as concrete. The sentence, the root of sadness and grief is deeper than the skin. The only delusion is the gray sky. Going dark. Survival is a direct consequence of adaptation. We all call adaptation is not the result of subtle but constantly constructive change of ourselves, but rather a mockery of it, as we strip day by day of our dignity in order to avoid conflict with the world that would spread us apart. How can we endure this? Maybe through the power of responsibility or through the hidden core of identity. Sometimes we don't use the best parts of us, but rather we draw from the ugliest. We survive and bend on our knees because we draw out from our laziness, fear, and disgust. We let our deepest roots go dry, replaced by what we can only be called a surge of lack of self-esteem. We are deluded when we think that we are only sacrificing our pride. We cling to vanity, but we can't afford dignity. Isn't it sad? Honestly, the true delusion is our faith in fall and winter, while we discard spring and summer as fairy tales. The sky can change color too. As long as we sometimes look up, we can notice. So somebody here, Cancer, is going through a little depression, a little sadness, and they're concerned right now about somebody else that they've been thinking about. Or Or somebody could be thinking about you, Cancer. Let's do the Angelarium. This is the Tree of Kabbalah, or the Tree of Life used by the Kabbalah. It has 22, 12 is it 11 or 12 emanations, and it has 22 paths to the Tree of Life. Let's see what we've got going on here. Spirit guides, teachers, and ascended master, can you please give us a message for the sign of Cancer and their depression or thoughts that they're going through right now, their concern. I'm just going to take the one. Remph, the angel of time. Remph. I'm going to read these two. It won't take very long. It's just, I haven't used these in so long. I got to remember these cards. Remph. Oh, here we go. Remph, the angel of time. Okay. Eternally vigilant and forever burning, Remph is the movement through space measured out with the deft precision. Our footsteps upon the earth mark its passing, for we are all bound to time. One by one we tick and talk, and every life is counted, even as though lives pass. We are all sand and seconds and moments and fleeting. Fire burns until it doesn't. Lives are lived until they aren't. Dreams are dreamt until we wake. Remph stands by all of this, counting. What better unit of measure than the souls that pass through the tree of life into Angelarium? Remph walks between the pillars of past and the present, turning every corner and every second. Remph's movements can be seen in our own as a fulcrum between moments. Signs: a clock, a torch, and a wave. So what are we waiting on? I mean, our time here on earth is pretty short, right? And so, but what is time? Our past, present, or future all one continuum. They're not the past, it's not the future. I mean, we're like in it right now, right? So we have to make the most of it right now, pretty much. We can either sit in this and not have any sunlight, or we can create some sunlight and make some change, and our life can be different, right? Let's find out what, I'm going to pull some chakra cards on these. Spirit, can you tell me or give me the chakra card that best relates to the downcast of pride? Ooh, service. Okay, you know what can help you is getting out and being of service to other people. It'll take your mind off of this, and it'll help you get to know other people. I'm going to read this one too, because I just want to make sure that I'm sharing what I know that needs to be said. And service. I'm in orange, right? Service. Honey Adams loved their 3 children very much and had a rewarding family life, though sometimes she regretted never finding a career outside the home, and at the end of her life she realizes that this failure was not a failure at all. She achieved something more important, passing on a legacy of service to her daughter, Franny. Being a mother is a great accomplishment. Inspiration. Are you seeing your life as it really is? Though we may wish things to be different, often we create just what we need. This is an opportunity to look at where you are today, give up what you think you deserve, and start being of service to others. Personal inquiry. How does the idea of service inspire me? How can I make the most of my present situation? What can I give? I mean, and you don't have to give money. You can give time. You can give, what you've learned to someone else. You can share your wisdom. You can share your encouragement. You can share your joy. You can share. It's all of those things keyed up together. Key ideas: favoritism, unwillingness to compromise values, finding contentment, the joy of service, precious memories. That's how you make precious memories. Keywords: compassion, loyalty, and strength. Meditate on this. Keep relaxing until you find yourself in a place where you feel safe. Honey is there. She has come a long way to visit you. It doesn't matter what you say. Simple words are fine. Explain to Honey why this place is safe. Now she has to go. She gives you a warm hug and thanks you for meeting her. Watch her walk into the light. What was the last thing you told her? Open your eyes and write it down. I attract whatever you desire. If you give up, you desire. If you give up your desire. I attract to you whatever you desire. If you give up your desire. Sorry, I don't get that one, but okay. All right, let's see what the Angel of Time has to say. Angel of Time. Wisdom, right. In due time, we all gain wisdom from what we learn, right? From the things that we go through, from the memories that we make, from the people that we help. We learn things. We learn from people that have hurt us and left us, but we learn lessons. That's what we're here for, right? And that's how we gain our wisdom. Let's get an archetype here for you. Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Cancer. Wisdom. Wisdom comes from everything that surrounds us. Look at that. I just looked at that. You've got the Empress here. You've got doves that are the communicator. She's got what she needs in her hand. She's a guiding light, right? What's the archetype for Cancer at this time? Archetype for Cancer. Cancer, Cancer. Are these just upside down or what? I'm going to put this one back in here and turn it around. Let me do this again. Just want to make sure they're not coming upside down. All right, Cancer. Cancer, you're the healer, babe. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to transform pain into healing. That is what you're here for. You're going to transform your pain, right? Your depression, your sadness. And you're going to move it into service of others because you are a healer. You're here to help others heal. That's a beautiful message. Let me find out some other things you need to know. Cancer. Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Ooh, Cancer. That just flew way over there. Make an altar. Pay attention to your dreams. Cancer. You are protected. Cancer. Cancer, Cancer. Ooh, Cancer. Symbols. Pay attention to symbols. Cancer. You get messages through movies. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. You're a success magnet. You bring towers to people. And that means when you bring towers to people, it means that you are breaking them down so that they can be better. You're balanced. Check your angel numbers. Moon gaze. Research Atlantis. You were probably from there. As a water sign. Get into herbs. Water sign. Go to the beach. That's probably a healing property for you. Water. Affirm the good. Don't get stuck in your depression and start talking bad about yourself. You're a high priestess. Of course you are. You're a water sign. You're all about the emotions. You could be Asian. Travel in your future. You have the ability to control fire. Wow, that's pretty cool. Believe. You get messages through music. Telekinesis. You are a visionary. Oh. Aponokinesis, the ability to move elements. Oh, that's cool. With all that psychic power. Healing, heading in the right direction. And you're good at communication. So maybe you should be a speaker. All right, let's get one to wrap this up. Spirit, what advice do you have for Cancer? The collective. Security. Security. Everything's going to be fine. Don't worry about your security. Everything is going to be fine. All right, Cancer. That is what I have for you. I hope that it resonated with you in some way, and if it didn't, then it's not your story. If it did, you're protected, and you're good. And work on your security, provide more service to others, because that's going to help you come out of your funk, or whatever is going on there. And you're a wise old soul. You got a lot of wisdom. All right, that's what I got. All right, you guys, peace out.